Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Flashback Gomez card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 6'2", 3-star capabilities, medium work rates with a unique body type, okay? The card is formatted a little bit strangely. I'm not going to say that it's not because of the pace split. The pace split is always the thing that we always have to take a look at, because obviously pace in this game is always a super relevant thing because of the through balls and the lob passes. So most people are going to be giving him a shadow chemistry style. Now, it's not all bad because this card does have good strength and aggression, which is obviously awesome for him, but it's the jumping that you wish you could improve on the card, right? Because what would be nice is if they actually gave him a pretty decent pace split, because this is not a card that can upgrade, right? On an anchor chemistry style, he would be working with better acceleration, better sprint speed, but then you can actually boost his physical to be essentially perfect. Guys, at this point in the game, it's really nice to get players that, you know, for defenders, like I'm sorry to say, but like they need to have really high pace, really high defense, really high physical, because the game is default park the bus oriented. But to avoid people that are just going for the counterattacks, you kind of need that stuff, right? The thing is, though, is that it's not terribly formatted by any means, right? It's just the jumping, but he is still 6'2", but it would have been nice to give him that anchor chemistry style, right? But on a shadow chemistry style, which is going to be the obvious choice for this card, you're going to have 94 acceleration with 99 sprint speed. No shooting capabilities. The card's passing is actually pretty good for short passing and long passing. Dribbling is in a decent area as well because he has a unique body type. So I'm very curious to see what that unique body type is going to be like at a 99 for reactions. Okay, so the reactions part of the card is definitely very nice at a 99. The rest of the dribbling stats for a center back is pretty solid if his unique body type is actually really good. If his unique body type is good, it won't necessarily be a huge problem, right? Because it's kind of like having someone who's like a high medium. I will say that it's always better to have someone who is, in my opinion, a medium high for the most part, but you can have medium work rated players and they could still be pretty solid, right? Shadow chemistry style will make his defense essentially perfect with the medium defensive work rate. And then for physical capabilities, the card does have good base strength and aggression. Jumping is on the lower side, but he is still a 6'2" player with that unique body type. So just gonna give him the shadow chemistry style for this team. Shadow chemistry style, perfect. Okay, so hopefully my boy still has the 3-back. He does. Direct passing, pressure on heavy touch will be fine. Yeah. More livramento. Yeah, I mean, the whole team really doesn't matter. We can just do it like this and play Joe Gomez playing through the middle on the basic instructions. Okay, let's go see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. You guys know the vibes, man. Defender review. Attack me. That was that was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, just trying out some of the second man press right there. I didn't time it correctly, but it's good to test out when they're like completely behind the guy. Well done, Gomez. Magnetized to that with the L trigger. Oh my goodness, that was weird. Little strange right there. Gotta check that track back here. The medium. Yeah, his running animation is kind of like, it's not super agile, you know, like you can kind of see it's not like he's not super rapid, you know. Oh, at least he got the challenge from behind there. We'll take that. Do you see that like acceleration part of the card on a shadow? He has this like feeling of restrictiveness on it. That's like the second time or third time I've noticed that. You see it? Every time I try to accelerate with him? I'll take that. So that's obviously like to chase after. So he's not going to be like the quickest. You can see that he has that restrictiveness from going forward, turning around completely, and then running after the ball. Not the craziest. Oh my goodness. Second man. Okay. Oh, the net's empty. We're good. He kind of got bullied right there. And like in a weird way, you know? Like I wish I could give him an anchor type of way. Yeah, he definitely has a strange thing to his acceleration. Like every time I was trying to like time it differently there, it was really, really awkward. And then like he kind of like when like the pass I feel like he should probably get as well, but hard to say, right? Because this game is kind of weird sometimes. At least he got to that one first. Oh, we got that one. He has such a strange sway. You guys can even see it. I don't even have to tell you. He has a really weird sway to his card. You feel it when you're doing the initial acceleration to run, and then you feel it when you're kind of moving left and right with him. So second man press from behind didn't do much. Don't really expect anything from that, to be fair. Okay, out of position again. There we go. You see, he has that thing, man. Like, I cannot explain what that is, dude. Tackle. Okay, we'll take it. I want him to make that pass there, yeah. Probably gonna get accelerated touch there. L trigger. Legrand switch. Cricket interception. A lot of these games, by the way, as I was trying out the 4-4-2 basic, like just to use them in a 4-back formation. But then sometimes I switch to the 3-back. Nice slide challenge. Yep, should be able to win that easily. It was actually his AI that intercepted that. Nice. Yep, just have to hold L trigger there. Yeah, so I didn't want to do anything there. I saw the middle space open up, but I just didn't want to actually influence anything there. Let's see if we get that. We do. Nice. Gomez with the interception. I couldn't tell you what that was. I pressed the pass button, he kind of went over the ball, so... You see how Ruben Diaz has that, like... There we go. You see how he has that, like, explosive acceleration? I'll trigger here. That's what Gomez is going to be for. It's just going to be, like, the AI stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be fair, like most of the defenders in this game, if you give him that shadow chemistry style, because of his big body type and stuff, he should do well enough AI-wise. Me slide challenging, get up. Don't want to do anything. Block normally. Anthony hit that normally? Oh, I thought it was like a deflection, but he did go for an animation there. So that was me, like, off. I was off completely when it comes to defending there, but he still went for the animation there. Yeah, I mean, if you do, like, the regular defensive stuff with the L trigger, like, again, because of his big body type and stuff, like, he's gonna get some challenges here and there. The problem that I have with him is, like, when you're manually using him, and when you're even noticing it defensive AI-wise, he has a very sluggish feel to the card, you know? Like, he just has this thing where it's like when I initially accelerate with him, there's a restriction. I can feel it. You know, I'm using players like Ruben Diaz and stuff, and like there's just none of that. Even if I use like Nacho doesn't have that feeling either. And Nacho's acceleration, I think, is like the same as this this Joe Gomez card, but Yeah, his unique body type is mainly going to be for like defensive AI stuff. But guys, you can even feel it when you're like transitioning left and right with him, you know? Good goal, good goal. I'll trigger again. There you go. That's me actually challenging that. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Flashback Joe Gomez card. So this card is a strange one, okay? And I'm going to tell you why it's strange. So initially, I was saying how it was nice, or it would be nice, if you can actually give him the anchor chemistry style with a proper pace split, okay? The pace split is what's really weird for this card, because guys, we know the meta of the game. You have to give him a shadow chemistry style, right? You got to give him that 94 acceleration with the 99 sprint speed while working with the defensive capabilities. When I tell you guys that I'm feeling something with the card, it's really good when you can actually visually see it, right? You guys can see that that initial acceleration with the card and that initial movement, just kind of move left and right, very strange on him, okay? I have to say it because it does feel very, very awkward with him. And it's a new feeling to me with him specifically, I guess because of that unique body type, okay? Maybe the unique body type works with the stats a certain way where manual defending wise, right? And even off the ball movement, like when he was in the corner kick and I was just kind of like, okay, let's see how he tracks back. He has that like more physical feel to the card, right? And obviously most of the center backs have that, but with this card it's different. That feeling on the card is very strange. Like when I was transitioning left and right with him, maybe visually it didn't look that bad, but the way that I kind of had to use my controller with him was a little strange. Here's the thing though, right? Is that defensively, with the pace that he's working with, which doesn't feel as good as it probably should, to be honest with you guys, right? And I do feel like it's because you don't give him that anchor chemistry style, which is very unfortunate. But the defense is not that bad. You know, the tackles from the side, the tackles from behind, the slide challenges, that part of the card is not bad. And if you can time his transitioning a certain way, he'll be able to defend certain situations really well for you. The thing is, though, is that that feeling that the card has throws me off completely, okay? Because it's like a new feeling. I've never felt that like weird thing with him. Like the only time I feel that with cards is like the lower rated cards that maybe have like 90 acceleration and then their body type is massive, right? But even still, it's a weird thing. So it's one of those situations where obviously, if you need the links with the Liverpool players, English players, if you're building a first owner Liverpool squad, you know, he's going to be great for that. I don't think he's a crazy full meta card, though, to be honest with you. Like, for instance, guys, for a card that's 600k as an SBC, I would rather just go on the market and go buy a Laporte card, to be honest with you. Like, for me personally, when I was using him on Foot Champs, I thought the card was actually performing pretty well for me personally. And it kind of makes sense for him because you give this card a shadow chemistry style, but his physical is higher in like certain areas with the dribbling being a certain way with his unique body type. But Joe Gomez, I don't know, man, that feeling with him when I'm defending, it was just very strange for me personally. And it's not something that I'm making up because you guys can see it yourself visually when I was using him. That initial acceleration, just very, very strange. But like I said, if you are getting into defensive positions and you can actually time his transition correctly and you're defending with him normally, he's still going to be able to save your life from time to time, right? That one pass that went through him was a little awkward, though. I felt like he should have done better with that, but that's FIFA. That can happen sometimes, right? So definitely not an SBC that I would unlock myself personally. Yeah, he's just like he's strangely formatted. I wish I could give him an anchor. You know, I wish I could give him an anchor for that price range as an SBC, or like a shadow and his physical is higher for like jumping. The strength and aggression is not too bad, but it's just, I'm telling you guys, the thing that throws me off the most, it's that feeling, that acceleration feeling and the movement left and right. It's just, it's very awkward. The movement left and right, I don't mind as much if you actually work with it, because like I said, defensively, he still can get the ball really nicely, but for the price range, man, I don't know. For me, it throws me off a lot personally, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.